believe the greatest motivator isn't fear, it isn't incentive. In fact, it's love. Love in a way where you want to be accountable to your brother next to you, to your teammate. You don't want to let him down.
I think our culture, our staff, our players, the kids we recruit here are all great kids, and the things we do, the way we practice is definitely a huge factor into what we do for success, and just the overall community we have here is what makes Winona different.
Our coaching staff with the emphasis on faith, family, future, and then obviously football, just making sure we're well-rounded human beings.
I think Winona's different. When I came in here on my visit, what stood out to me was the focus on family, faith, and just transparency. The biggest thing to me when I was trying to find a home was being as transparent as possible. That meant with the coaches and the faculty on campus, that I can have open conversations with them, and I didn't find that everywhere. And so when I found that here, it was very clear and obvious that Winona was a spot for me.
I would tell a high school senior to get out and visit the schools that he's interested in, and grab your parents, grab people that are close to you. And there's nothing like being in person on a campus and walking around and getting a feel for the culture, meeting people, seeing things with your own eyes. The internet is nice, but there's nothing that matches the experience. And we certainly believe that's one of our number one assets at Winona State is the experience and the culture, which is all about the people.
I'm going on my 4th year here in Winona, and definitely the first thing I saw when I got here, being from Texas, is out there mountains, but they're beautiful bluffs, and I really like those. Really just lots of good scenery, good fishing. I'm a big fisher.
Honestly, after I got here was just the people and how tightly knit and how super kind and a lot of the people are here. Just throughout my time in Winona, I've got to meet a lot of nice people on and off the team, just random people, professors, doesn't really matter. It's just a really small knit community that's really open to meeting a lot of people.
From a coaching perspective was just how much the coaches actually care. They're not just pushing the program, just wanting you to come here for their own success. They actually care about you as a person.
There's a lot of things that make Winona special, but I think Winona State is a place where you don't need to compromise. You don't need to feel like you're getting everything in one area and losing out in another area. And I'm going to start with academics. The number one reason you would come to college is to get a great degree and be able to provide for yourself and your family and chase your dreams. And Winona State being the number one ranked school in the MINSCU system and one of the top public schools in the Midwest, and even all schools in the Midwest rank highly in small class sizes and professors that care. You're just in an environment where learning is important and your degree is going to be a priority to you. And we're going to do everything we can as a football program and student athlete services to come alongside you and challenge you, but support you in the pursuit of being your best as a student. But that doesn't mean that you're compromising in football. Over the last 30 years, only two years of a losing record. That's 28 years of winning football here. And because of that, there's high standards. And because of that, you're going to be challenged in football, and we're going to support you, and we're going to love you.
The coaching staff that recruited me at the time, they were super personal. I just always felt like they never lied to me or anything like that. They never told me stuff that I wanted to hear. They were straight up with me, and they really cared about me, and that's something where I just never really wanted to say goodbye to the coaches, so that Winona always stuck around. And
compared to a lot of schools in our conference, I thought that the student life was a lot more involved compared to some of the other schools that were just a lot less students there. And I kind of liked that, because coming from a bigger high school, I didn't want to go to a college that was smaller than where I was from. So I liked that we had a good student body here.
What stood out to me at Winona State, and that still does on a daily basis, is our biggest strength is the people that are walking this campus, both as students, employees, professors, coaches. We're one team. We're a warrior team, and we got each other's back.